Brothers and sisters, have you ever met a blind person? Even if you don't know anyone who suffers from a visual impairment, you might have met someone on the street with a white cane in his or her hand. Sometimes I see people with vision loss in shopping centers. Usually they are assisted by special dogs to help them to walk around safely. There was a blind man in one of my previous parishes. Before he completely lost his sight, he had been working for a construction company. He even had built his own house himself. So now, when he walks inside it, he's very confident because he knows every corner of it. He is a wonderful person with deep faith and spirituality. He's always optimistic and joyful, trusting Jesus in everything. Today's Gospel is about a blind man called Bartimaeus. His story reveals to us something important about the nature of God. Bartimaeus was very determined to get Jesus' attention. The Lord could have ignored him because he was creating a disturbance. However, at a certain point, Christ showed again that a good deed was more important than words. When the man asked Jesus to heal him, the Lord was happy to grant him his wish. He even praised Bartimaeus for recognizing him as son of David, Christ's messianic lineage. Such knowledge could have been granted to that man only by God's grace and his deep faith. In response to the man's request, Jesus said to him, "Go, your faith has saved you." And immediately his sight returned and he followed him along the road. There are different kinds of blindness in the world. For example, we become spiritually blind when we consciously commit a mortal sin. We simply lose the state of grace. If our conscience is well formed, it will tell us that we have broken our relationship with God. Many people live in blindness because their pride doesn't allow them to see and recognize their evil thoughts and actions. Instead of asking for God's mercy, they choose to walk in darkness. You might have seen an advertisement on the road. If you are on your phone, you are blind. We can have an accident if we drive while using our phone. We are unable to observe the traffic while looking at the screen on our device. We are truly blind if we are texting while driving. Similarly, if we live in the state of sin, we are blind. We drive the car of our lives in darkness, and an accident can happen. Moreover, being blind, we cannot help others on the road of life. We are unable to show them the right direction. So let us pray for a gift of a well-formed conscience that will protect us against sin and any form of spiritual darkness. Let us be similar to Bartimaeus and humbly ask Jesus to heal us if we find ourselves separated from God. Then we will have a clear vision in life, but also we'll be able to show others how to follow the Lord on the road of holiness and happiness, and so reach the final destination of heaven.